And welcome back, everyone, to episode 42 of the Sports Coach Podcast. My name is Andrew, and I'm alongside my co host Vince. And summer is here today, probably as of posting is Memorial Day. So, welcome to the unofficial start of summer, everyone. And that means, as we've been teasing for the last couple weeks, our summer rebrand is here. And this is heavily inspired by Vince's home city of Miami, Florida. So, we got the Miami Vice themed logo and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy and welcome to summer.
Listen, I just want to say something. This has got to be the sweetest logo we've made so far. And not only is it just so sweet, but it just has a lot to do with me, and that's what I love most about it. And I feel like the pink, as we see, first time ever having pink LED lights going on up in the background, which is something I didn't think. Well, you just kind of told me to do just a couple minutes ago. But man, I'm excited for summer. And speaking about stuff to do with summer, um, come the next couple of weeks, like this is gonna be a jam. Like you always say, jam packed. It's gonna be a jam packed summer. We're gonna have so much, man. Like food reviews. Don't forget about that. That's gonna be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I'm definitely gonna do a Philly cheesesteak review at if we go to Citizens Bank Park, we're doing a Philly cheesesteak
If we
review.
go anywhere, we're doing
Any review, anywhere. But yeah, I'm excited.
And we're counting down the weeks. How many more weeks till camp? 3 weeks.
I think so, man. That's crazy.
3 weeks, and we'll have in-person episodes and exclusive clips and stuff like that, and it's gonna be awesome. But today we got to focus on episode 42 and welcome to summer once again. And that also means it's almost going to be primarily baseball season. Yet we're still going to find a way.
Oh my god!
Sport.
And also in 2 weeks, I'm getting a buzz cut again, which I'm just so hyped about. I can't look at this hair. I mean, look at this. Ugh.
Okay.
Hey, if Zach
really summer when Vince busts out the buzz cut.
Well, I mean, I did that a couple months ago. If Zach Edey gets picked, you're right. If Zach Edey gets picked top 10, I'll bleach my hair.
Do we have this like?
I mean, we can make it official, and I know if he gets drafted in general, I'm getting pot in the face. So, yeah.
And you said if he got drafted by the Heat, you would jump in the freezing cold Jersey Ocean just first thing in the morning, right?
Yeah, that is right. So, and we'll have the pie done then. So, yeah. I'm not excited, but I don't know. I feel like that would actually be kind of fun though. Like, is that just me? Or?
I mean.
No, maybe not the water part, but the pie in the face.
There's not going to be much hair left to dye, I think, at that point. But
Yeah, whatever.
In a couple months, it'll look cool.
So I cannot look at my hair right now. Ooh, what the?
I'm telling Dylan what you just said.
Why?
Because he's a part of the Edey. Thing.
Oh right, yes, yeah. You have to. I mean, it's only right. And yes, we will have him speak on behalf of me getting pie in the face. Probably, I want to get a clip of him, discussing about it. Maybe, and you never know.
You're gonna be here in Jersey, around that time, so maybe he'll get to do his pie, as well in person.
I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not excited.
We got very sidetracked here. He just wrote back actually, and yeah, he's concerned.
Of course.
For you.
I don't like Zach Edey. What can I say?
Oh wait, I have to also inform him that you're going to jump in the ocean at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. We discussed 6.
It's fine, 6 a.m.
I'm not doing it at 4 a.m. You're crazy. What the hell? Yes, this is a very weird way to start the episode. Just like when we had Lucas on episode 39.
Yeah. I have a question. Will the jump in the ocean be fully clothed? Like, can you just do it like with your pajamas on?
See, I don't wear pajamas. Number one, and number two.
Can we make you wear pajamas for this?
Well, I can wear my my European swim trunks. Yeah. I'm wearing them right now.
Ah,
They're
great.
they're, they're like a good like foot off my knees, so
Dylan
this should be
says he'd
fun.
rather you jump in the ocean at 6 a.m. than bleach your hair. So
All right. So then, all right, fine. But still, if he gets picked whatsoever,
you're still getting
I
pied. You're still getting pied.
no, I know if he gets picked whatsoever, I'm getting pied and I'm going jumping in the ocean at 6 a.m. Should be fun.
Yay! This is gonna be fun. We have a lot of options to go off here. Um, so we'll see. I'm gonna say if he goes to the Brooklyn Nets, I will leave the podcast forever.
All right, so I don't know. Maybe Jack can replace you. We're gonna have to find a
Well,
replacement.
Vince, the Nets don't have a pick.
Oh, thank God. Oh. All right, who did you guys give? Oh, was it Houston or something?
It was Houston. It was in the Harden trade.
All right.
We don't have a pick like at all the entire draft. So, you know. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's actually like start because we just.
All
spent
right, so
6
that's
minutes.
just 6 minutes.
All right, NFL. So NFL veteran David Johnson has officially retired, and when did he announce this? I didn't even. Sometimes you just put things in the notes that I just didn't see.
I think it was earlier this week, but yeah, I mean,
He's only 32.
only 30. Yo, anything above 31-year-old, you're an unk.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, wait. So what was he doing last year? Was he just like a free agent? I guess.
I don't think he was on a team.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
free agent. So his last team he played for 2022 with the New Orleans Saints, and no touchdown, 24 yards the entire season.
Okay, so all right.
Not great. One time Pro Bowl, one time All Pro, but as always, we wish him the best in his retirement, and good luck to him. The Jags are trying to work out a $50 million deal for Trevor Lawrence. And wait, is this expected to be a 1-year deal with like extra?
See, I don't know how. Listen, I don't know how much years it's going to be, but we do know one thing.
I'm gonna have to assume that if we're able to give Daniel Jones
Fif-
40 a year, they can give Lawrence 50.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, especially if the Jags can renovate a new stadium and everything.
oh yeah.
We haven't talked about that. I don't want to talk about that this week. You can talk about that, maybe later on. But
But
still.
for the sake of Trevor Lawrence, I hope that's $50 million per year because otherwise he could be making so much
Yeah.
more anywhere else.
Oh, wait, are you hinting to the Giants or something?
No.
Oh, okay. I
Definitely not.
just want to make sure.
Saying he literally at any other team could be making more than $25 million a year, or however much that will be if they split it down. But I assume it's gonna be $50 million a year. Former Dolphins, Patriots, and Eagles wide receiver Devontae Parker has also officially announced his retirement from the NFL. So,
This is my childhood. I mean, when it comes to Dolphin legends, Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Stills, Kenny and Drake, Jay Ajayi, Ryan Tannehill, these are the guys I looked up to. This is the reason why I watched Dolphins football. I mean, chill. This is the reason why I watch Dolphins football, because of these guys, and it's just so sad to see him. I realized that when we traded him away, I believe, to the Patriots not so long ago. Yeah, it was sad in a way, but we were getting new guys like Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. There was no need of having him, but I hope he has the best time in retirement. And yeah, man, thank you for everything you did for the Dolphins organization in your beginning of your career.
Yeah, and he got traded obviously to the Patriots after Brady left, and he was kind of like those trades were like meant to be the new era of of the Patriots after Brady left, and that experiment didn't work out. They just decided end the Belichick era and the Brady era, and now we see them restarting this year. So I think that this is a good time for him to leave the sport because I don't know how much interest really is left for a guy like this, even though he was
Yeah,
one of
and also he hasn't really been capable enough to be the same player he was on the Dolphins since 2019, 2018. He has not been the same player, so it ultimately makes sense. We haven't seen him play as good as he once was, and yeah, I guess well, he was on the Eagles, his last team, but at the same time, it's not the same. When you were younger in your prime, that's why I was kind of saying when you're talking about David Johnson earlier, saying 32. I'm like, you know, I don't know how old Devontae Parker is. I do not think he's that
he
old,
is
but still.
31.
Okay, well, but exactly what I mean. Like some of these guys end their careers so like, well, in your way of saying it, so early. At 31, most of these guys are out of the league. By the time you're 30, 29, people are retiring. So, I'm not surprised to see him leave the sport. But yeah.
Yeah, and it's just different than baseball, which I'm more used to like watching the like contracts for, because now I was listening to the Yankees broadcast yesterday against the Padres, and you see guys like Manny Machado getting extended to 42, Yu Darvish going to 41, and like those types of contracts. So it's different for every sport, and especially football, where you could get injured quickly and your career could go downhill quickly. Like, how old is Nick Chubb already? We've had this conversation before, but
28,
he's at multiple
26,
injuries.
27.
28.
Yeah.
He's had multiple injuries and he's already 28. So
Yeah, and that's the
football's
but
completely
but
different.
hear me out and I know you're comparing baseball to football, but listen, football is contact, all right? No
No,
offense, and I
no, I'm
understand.
not comparing it. I'm not
Oh,
comparing it.
okay,
I'm
all
just
right, all
saying
right,
there's a
all right.
difference between the sports and how like age affects the like
Oh, age affects. I
how
mean,
far
every
you go.
sport at in any level. But also, I want to mention something. Like, I guess we can kind of mention soccer. A lot of these guys that play soccer don't retire to their like super late 30s, early 40s. That's what's different from other sports, which I don't, which I kind of like see a lot. The trend is crazy. Ronaldo's what late 30s, same as Messi. That's what I see. But for guys like that play in tackle football, like in the NFL, they're gonna end up retiring by the time they're like 29. Like
So
it's.
I found a statistic here, um, which is for like statistics for like the average retirement age for like each sport. So for MLB, average retirement age is 29.5, and then so that's non-contact. 28.2 for NHL, 28 for NBA, and 27.6 for NFL. So, but the thing that I want to point out is you're looking at how much older hockey players are when they're retiring than NFL players. And like hockey players, we can all agree are the toughest
A lot more. Yeah.
athletes
Oh,
ever.
for sure. I
And
mean, did you see?
they're
Did you wait? Hold on. Did you see Matt Rempe like
well,
fall?
okay, he's just a completely different like like
He's I don't know.
he's insane. But what I'm saying is the NFL the NFL is right that they need to start introducing these things like the guardian caps and stuff like that, because there really is an issue with how these injuries are affecting their players. But then again, you have hockey, who at some points is more brutal than the NFL, and they're playing much longer than the average NFL athlete. So
Well, you know what, Andrew? Maybe it's the resources they get, and that's what I kind of think couldn't be something. And I understand these are two professional sports league in the United States. Yeah, maybe they have the same resources, same abilities to get back healthy, stronger than ever. But yeah, maybe hockey has stuff that the NFL has not been introduced to, and the league has ever been introduced to. That's what I think could be that's just a theory. That's just something I think is probably one of the reasons. But I don't know exactly. Of course, I'm not Adam Schefter, but
although we don't know how much he really knows either, though.
man, literally just look at Twitter. All the
Yeah,
news is there.
yeah, but yeah, I feel like that's an interesting conversation to have, and I, again, but also here's the other thing: MLB is starting to go down that same route too. And I think all sports are getting to the point where they're pushing their athletes so far that it's creating something that like the human body isn't capable of, which is causing
Well,
more injuries
listen.
in every sport. Every sport we're seeing more injuries, especially baseball pitchers with Tommy John this year.
Well,
And
that's in Japan. That's really in Japan. Have you seen a baseball doesn't exist Japan video? That was just brutal. What they go through, I feel totally bad. I mean, these guys pitch, pitch, pitch every single day of the damn week. They get no time off. They get no time off. They
but
don't care
then
about schoolwork. They care about baseball. So
but
that's what
then
I
you
think
see
is the biggest issue. For different countries, it's different. Baseball is
but
an
you see
extreme in
you see
Japan.
in the
That's
MLB
what I.
you see in the MLB this year now the amount of the amount of injuries in general skyrocket.
Well, maybe that's because foreign players are coming from countries that have not been, introduced to 100 pitches per week, 200 pitches per week. That's what I think is a thing. People are
I
getting
don't
introduced to this stuff now when they were throwing at least maybe even 1,000 pitches a damn day.
so
I
so
mean,
what I think is the issue here is the introduction of velocity being the main factor of how good a pitcher is. And you're seeing guys like Mason Miller pitch 100 miles per hour on average. How long is he going to be able to sustain that? Because you're seeing pitchers like Spencer Strider who just started bringing his velocity up in the last couple of years. He went down. Seeing guys like Shane Bieber doing the same thing, he goes down.
don't be
So I
surprised
think
Paul Skeens goes down
exactly. But Paul Skeens, I think, has come up with a different. He hasn't needed to adjust to like the 100 mile per hour craze. He
because he's been
started
doing
with
it since college.
exactly. He started with it, which I think is a difference between guys like Garrett Cole, Shane Bieber, Spencer Strider. Those guys trying to adjust to being able to throw 100 miles per hour. It's a completely different routine, and I think it's
So
starting to
maybe it's the new generation. Maybe it's the new generation of players,
I
in
think it
all
is. I think it's
sports.
forcing the older players out of the sport faster than it ever has.
I mean, hold on. We see it with Imanaga this year. He has been on a roll. He has not gotten hurt, I don't believe, but still, he is on a roll. Okay, and he came from what, Japan? He is a god. He is amazing. I've never seen a National League pitcher this good in my lifetime. Well, besides Jose Fernandez. Anyway, I mean, it's true. It really is. So, I really do think it's the new generation. All right. I mean,
And
that's what I think it is. That
and
now
that's
that they're
forcing.
used to it.
But if you think about the NFL, look at the difference between Tyreek Hill and like last year's Devontae Parker, or look at the difference between Parker
You know what?
and
This is
draft
a
capital
good.
and keepers and those guys. You need to
Yeah.
see the difference about these play styles and how it's forcing these guys out. Each time a new craze comes, the next generation needs to come, which means the older generation needs to leave. And I think that's happening faster than ever in sports now.
Well, let me give you a good example about what we're talking about here. Let's give an example about basketball. A lot of kids play AAU. We talk about the Ball brothers. They were, they were AAU basketball. When we
Way.
talk about AAU basketball, we're talking about the Ball brothers. See what they're at right now. See where they're at right now. They're all hurt. They've gotten hurt maybe every year of their career. I mean, LaMelo Ball has been on and off. Lonzo Ball has not touched the damn court since 2022. That's the issue. I think it's when you start early in your career, you play really bad later on in your career. But it's different for some players. I'm also mentioned Imanaga. Like he's probably been throwing these pitches and playing so well since he was so little, especially in Japan, how they force you to do it. So it's different. But again, like I guess it's different for everyone.
But
I
then,
guess in a
but
way.
then, if you look at Jokic, he didn't think that he was going to play professional basketball until 7 years ago, and look where he is now. He's
Yeah.
arguably the best basketball player in the league.
And you want to know why he's the best basketball player in the league? Because he didn't play AAU basketball, things like the Ball brothers
And
did at
then
such a
and
young
then
age.
he grew up with the newest craze of how basketball works. It's the generations going in and out, and it's happening faster than ever now. So, and LeBron's able to sustain that, but as soon as the next crazy draft class comes in, and I think that's already started with Wemby and Chet, they're going to be forced out very soon. And this again, I'm going to say it again. This is happening in every sport. like Connor Bedard is a completely different player than Alex Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we talk about hyped up. Like some of these guys we talk in the NHL draft, and no offense to the NHL whatsoever, we don't know any of these guys. Half the time, I don't know who's getting drafted because they're from other countries, they're from other colleges I don't know of. But the problem is here, I feel like, is, Connor Bedard was hyped up. Wemby was hyped up. Caitlin Clark was hyped up. All these people are hyped up, and they go on with what they were hyped up on. You know what I mean? Like they exceed at their at the pro level sport. So I feel like for certain players it's different. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. It's different for some players and for others it's not. But I feel like the new generation will wipe some players out, but at the same time it won't. So yeah, and again, like Devontae Parker, like we're really talking about. No, this is a good discussion though. I really want to talk about this more, but
I just want to say one
yeah,
more
yeah.
thing. Obviously, there's always been new generations of players coming into every league. Michael Jordan, when he got drafted, he was a completely new type of player. Like, it's different, but you have to see how literally every single draft class, it's a completely different type of player. Like, this year's NBA draft class is so different to last year's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How either one, we don't know which one's going to perform better or which one's going to end up being the better type of play, because really it does change every single 4 years of college sports. A new cycle comes in and a new generation starts, and that never has really happened before in sports history.
Like, let me ask you something. Have you seen the 12-year-old playing for Barcelona basketball? He's a god. Like, that man is not human whatsoever. He is 12 years old playing for the under 18. Crazy. He's a demon. See, what I think is the issue is because he's so tall and his handles aren't so good. Like, I'm not saying his handles aren't good, but what I'm saying is if you're so tall, and again, I'm going to say this, you're very skinny, especially in a sport like basketball, you are going to get injured. I said this about Wemby. I said this about Chet. These guys will be kicked out the damn league I don't know, maybe,
Right, but the thing is,
5 years later after they're drafted.
But the thing is, in 2 years, that might be every player in the league. We don't know.
Well, we've seen that. I mean, Alex Sarr, I don't know, his weight, his height, but we see him. He's very tall. I think he's 6'7", I believe, 6'10", something like that. So he's going to exceed, I think, well.
And now tying this into what we just were talking about, Zach Edey. It's these types of players are all coming into the league at the same time. And I think other teams are looking at the Spurs and the Thunder and seeing it's working, which means Zach Edey is going to get drafted because it's working for these teams.
And I feel like that's the discussion I feel like many people needed to have in the beginning of the year. When we talk about the Spurs and the Thunder, we were talking about really the main issue here. Will skinny big men be able to dominate this league? I feel like we had this discussion at camp, Andrew, with Noah. We talked about this.
We had this
like,
exact discussion.
Will these people be able to exceed? And we saw it. Chet Holmgren is amazing. Wemby excelled. Rookie of the year. He already has a logo for Nike. He already has a deal done. I mean, these guys are amazing. So I feel like
and
forget what we were talking about last year. Forget it.
Like, you love him. Yeah. But then you love, like, Jaime Jaquez Jr., you love him, but he cannot keep up with this next type of, player. And people are going to see that. And these skinny big men are going to be the next wave of NBA players.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's that simple. And it's that simple for every league. In 2 years, every single pitcher coming into the MLB is going to be throwing 100 miles per hour on average.
Agreed.
It's as simple as that. Every single wide receiver coming into the league is going to be as fast as Tua in a couple of years. Every single hockey forward is going to be as physical as Rempe, as good
electric as Bedard. Yeah. I mean, that's just the new generation. That's the new, We just got to...
And it's going faster than ever. The whole point of this conversation is that it's happening faster than ever for these athletes to adjust to that.
That was definitely my favorite thing we talked about on this podcast. Besides the college football game of the week. Besides that.
This is a good
Hey,
conversation.
we should bring up things like that every week. Maybe that's a new new. Maybe bring up that something like that. Yeah, that was good though.
Yeah, because really, we in the first like 5 minutes we had two retirements already, and that just kind of proves our point. And now here's another thing that actually ties directly into this. Lamar Jackson has been very slim recently at camp and has lost up to 25 pounds since last season, even though he came off an MVP. And now you're seeing he needs to get faster. You don't know why he needs to get faster?
Because
everyone
all these quarterbacks are faster.
around him is getting
Thank you, Andrew.
exactly.
This is why.
Literally
This is what we were
this
just
is literally
discussing
our
about.
point.
Amazing. But
Uh-huh.
this is, the thing is also, yeah, quarterbacks are getting faster. Players are getting faster. Everyone's getting faster. But now he won the MVP last season. He's going to be faster than ever. Will he be able to go back to back? No doubt in my mind. Give him the MVP. Forget about what I said about Tua on episode 39. Forget about it. MVP Lamar. MVP Lamar, baby. Let's go. That's my pick for MVP.
But now here's the question. Is Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Penix, Bo Nix faster than him?
No. And I do think, and no offense, but weight has to do with it a lot. We see it. Now Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, is going to be faster. Maybe not as physical. I mean, obviously quarterbacks don't have to be as physical, but
I think the other good thing is the Ravens O-line got a lot better in the last year, which allows him to do this more. But then now he's more injury prone. Immediately after losing 25 pounds, he's more injury prone.
Well, that's why. Hold on. Can we say something? And I guess in a way, we saw Tua last year, right? Built, jacked, coming out of camp, he was ripped. He had the Samoan tattoo all over his, as a sleeve on his arm. He looked like he was ready for the league. He looked like he was a new rookie. And he proved it. He played very well last season. But what we see here is that some quarterbacks, in a way, change. We see that throughout their careers. But with Lamar, he's trying to get faster. Tua, he's trying to prevent injuries. So that's what is different for players in a way. And I'm not saying that what we were discussing about is right or wrong, but I'm saying some players have to adjust to things that they want to exceed at. You know what I mean? Like Tua needed to get bigger to, not be dealt with so much injuries.
At some point, these athletes needing to adjust, they're just not going to be able to be capable of adjusting to.
And that's why people are retiring.
Crazy new trend.
I mean, give props to LeBron, man. Give props to my Pookie Bear. I mean, the fact that he is even able to be in the league anymore blows my mind. What is he, 40, 39, something like that? Crazy. So, I mean, it proves our point. But yeah, really, you need to get onto the new. You need to get onto it because if you're not going to be capable to play with these players, you're out of here in a second, buddy.
Exactly. What's next? Jamal Adams has met with the Ravens earlier this week, so do you think he is going to be a big upgrade compared to those key defensive guys who left earlier in free agency?
I feel like this is a discussion that, we had when free agency had just came up. Patrick Queen obviously left. Some guys stayed around. Some guys left. Anthony Weaver, the coach, left. A lot of people left, really, in this defense. So, do I think that Jamal Adams...
I just want to say, Jamal Adams also met with the Chargers, and Jimmy over there was very interested in him, so...
Hey, the Harbaugh brothers, I like that. I like that both of these brothers are coming to get a new defensive weapon. But listen, Jamal Adams is not the same. Jamal Adams is not the same as he once was, like maybe in year 1, year 2. Not. So,
and
do I expect him to be...
He's certainly not going to be the same as like Terrion Arnold and guys like that. Not going to be the same.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And you know what? Also, I want to go back to what we were talking about. We see guys getting contracts. And actually, you know what? Hold on. This is coming up soon. I'll hold it off for a second. It's coming up. Okay. It's coming up.
Okay. Eagles signed wide receiver John Ross.
How is he still in the league? What?
See, now this goes against.
Hey, hold on. He's speedy. He's speedy. Maybe this is why. Because of his speed, he's still able to play. I mean, honestly.
I guess how I'm 28. Huh. Interesting. Wait, where has he been for the past 2 years? What?
Gone.
What? Huh. Fun. Okay. Wait, he was on the Chiefs? What?
I could have sworn I saw that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. This is weird. Marvin Harrison Jr. signed a 4-year, $35 million deal. So before I ask you the question that's written here, it was announced that they are able to sell his jerseys now because he signed this deal, which is interesting. But now here's the question: is he gonna be as good as his dad?
Yeah, I think so. But back to our point, what we were kind of saying. We see guys like Nate Wiggins, Marvin Harrison Jr. getting contracts. They haven't even stepped a foot on the field yet. See, it's the new. If you're able to play with the guys that are, electrifying, can play the game, the new game, you're good to go. And that's why people are getting contracts so early. That's what I think. But back to our question, will he be better than his dad? Hell yes. He was projected higher than his dad. He doesn't have the best quarterback around him. Kyler Murray's not the best. But listen, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. as a receiver, we saw Kyler Murray, how hyped up he was. Wouldn't be surprised he goes off the season.
Exactly. All right, last thing in NFL, which took half an hour. So with OTAs in action, many players have decided not to show up because of contract negotiations. So first one hits close to home for you. Tua Tagovailoa did not show up due to contract issues. Are the Dolphins going to pay him?
Do I think they're going to pay him? Yes. Do I think they need to pay him? Yes. But the issue why he's not getting paid, and this goes back to Week 18, Bills versus Dolphins, I told you about this many times. It was down to the wire. This game was a must-win to get the title for the AFC East. What happens? Tua throws a pick. So why do you expect us to pay you? Why are you waiting for us to pay you when you're throwing picks in games, critical situations, critical games? You've already had so many issues resolved, whether it was your injuries, whether it was your coaching built around you. You've got that all resolved. But your play style, the way you play the game is the reason why you're not getting paid, Tua. That's the reason. I mean, come on, man. And if he thinks he's getting paid, he's got to fix around his game style. But yes, do I think he's going to get paid? Yes. But hold on. The reason why I think he's going to get paid is because there's no other quarterback do I think is going to be as great as some of these guys. Tua is still a very good quarterback. I said in episode 39, capable enough of being an MVP caliber player. But what I think it is the new. I've said that many times. This is a new catchphrase, new. I mean, I honestly, you're not going to find a player like Tua ever again. So that's what I really think they want to keep a close eye on him, and they're not looking to draft anyone else. We didn't draft Michael Penix. We didn't draft Bo Nix because we want, someone like Tua.
Well, also because...
all right, we would have definitely traded up.
But now here's the question. Why does skipping practices make teams more motivated to sign someone?
I think it's a little bit of jealousy. I mean, come on. We've seen this many times. I mean, Kyrie wasn't showing up to anything at one point. It comes down to, do you want this player around or not? And that's what I think Tua's trying to get a point across to the Dolphins organization. This is the point they're trying to get across to. But are the Dolphins going to listen? Yeah, they're gonna have to because there's no other player like Tua, and Tua is already kind of like a veteran. He's been in this league. He learned from Ryan Fitzpatrick as in his rookie season. So what I think is a great situation that Tua's put in right now. No, I mean, and again, I feel like he will be getting signed, but it's a matter of time and a matter of he be able to play in critical situations like Week 18 to win the AFC East.
Exactly.
Is that nicely said? Is that
not,
nicely said as a Dolphins fan? I mean, come on, man.
It is, and but if you're not showing up to practices, that you're not a team player. That's not going to happen. Why would people on this Dolphins team want to play with you if you're just not being a part of the team while you're still on it? They're meant to be voluntary practices, but I never understood this part of sports. Why would you miss a practice that could potentially make teams more motivated to give you a bigger contract?
And that's just how the NFL is, and I guess it's different for.
And it's the NFL. This doesn't happen really in any other sport. Yeah. In sports where, like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use another baseball example. You had Aaron Judge going into a contract year in 2022. He then broke the American League record for most home runs in a season of any player ever. And then he got a massive 9-year deal. Play well, and you're going to get that contract. Same thing with Juan Soto this year. He's
exactly. Thank you. And Juan Soto, 1-year deal, he is going to get a 10-year deal. Easily. I don't care how much money they have to pay. Juan Soto's getting paid. That's a great example. Thank you. But hold on. Before I say anything, listen.
So Tua.
But that's the thing. Because Tua's not being able. Hold on. Because Tua can't play as well as guys like Aaron Judge are playing for the Yankees. I mean, I basically said it. I witnessed it firsthand, man. I witnessed it firsthand. Week 18, we almost had the AFC East for the first time since, I was born. I mean, this is what it breaks my heart because people, just selling games in critical situations, and that's the reason why we're not paying him. Everything was resolved. His injuries, his coaching situation. Yeah, Brian Flores, horrible coach. His injuries that he dealt with, brutal. All right, brutal. He conquered both of those. Mike McDaniels is a great coach, and he got bigger and stronger. That's out the way. But the realization that we have to come to is the fact that he's not getting paid. It's because he's trying to send a point across to the organization. That kind of just answers your question. He wants to have a point sent across. Pay me now. You don't want me around? Then don't pay me, but pay me now. Listen, it's the NFL. What can I say, man? What can I say? It's the NFL, but that's how it is. That's how it is.
The NFL. But now here's the other thing. Would he dare miss a Nick Saban practice?
Hell no.
So what's the difference?
Well, no, the difference is money. And I'm going to say this because look, back then NIL wasn't a thing. You didn't have to skip practice. You didn't have to do that. But he decided to, and obviously I feel like, of course he was better in college, national championships. But what I think we have to realize here is money. I mean, NIL was not a damn thing a couple of years ago when he was in college. He was playing to play. And that's the thing that now, again, kind of what you've been saying ever since Saban retired. That's the reason why he left the sport. I mean, come on, man. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, but yeah, I will never ever understand why. Also, the other thing is, he's literally gonna if he gets hit in the head one more time, his career's over.
I mean, yes, that is something that we have to come to realization about, and I understand.
But I'm gonna say not even that his career is over because of that. Medically, no one should be allowing a guy with 3 concussions to go back out onto a football field.
And that's what I think. And this is why the Dolphins are scared. They do not want to pay someone he's gotten over with injuries. He's been a year and a half.
So maybe the Dolphins are doing the right thing. Let him ride out the contract. But then he's just not going to play.
But
I
that,
feel
yeah, no. But as a Dolphins fan, coming from me personally, I do think he should be getting paid because I don't think there's going to be a quarterback. I don't want Shador Sanders. Listen, I love the Buffs. I love the Buffs. The Glaze is crazy this college football season. I love Colorado. I love Shador Sanders. Is he an NFL quarterback? Hell no. I don't even care what Deion Sanders says. I do not care. He's not capable to play an NFL, caliber stuff. He's not capable enough to be an NFL quarterback. Hell no. So do I think that there's other quarterbacks down the line that can be a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins? Yeah, sure. But I think it's a professional, a player who came from the bottom up is Tua. All right, that's why I think they're waiting to see if we can still pay him. If not, man, we would have left him last year when he got hurt so many damn times. We would have definitely drafted a quarterback in this draft class and maybe even thought about it next draft class or signed one. So that's why I think Tua's valuable, number one, but also it's a risk. It's a risk you have to take, but also he's valuable. So it's two different things that I think you have to really just worry about when it comes to being, a GM in the National Football League for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, and I just want to talk about the rest of these guys who are missing. T. Higgins requested a trade. Great. Brandon Ayuk, contract issues. Probably wants a trade as well. Why? Why is this? Also, what team is gonna want to trade for a player that they're just watching miss practices?
Well, I mean, if you're valuable in the game,
But then again, it's the NFL and teams will do anything. Then again, it's the NFL and teams will do anything.
Yeah.
So
hey, I mean, this was a fun discussion, and I'm happy we got this point across.
this sport. Oh my.
Listen, and let me tell you something. If we get McPherson on, I really want to talk about this discussion because trust me, I want to talk about the Cowboys situation with Dak Prescott. That's something that I think will be a perfect topic to talk about him.
Oh yeah, because Dak's gonna next year. I think next year's gonna be the year.
That's something we need
out, right?
to. Yes, that's something we need to talk about it with him. But obviously, we'll save that for weeks coming. Yes, we do have special guests maybe coming on the way. You never know.
Maybe. What else? All right, college football. This is going to be the introduction of makers or fakers to the college football section. And today we got your favorite, of course, Florida State University, FSU.
Fakers.
Well, I know what I'm gonna say.
Fakers.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with FSU.
No.
They
But
are
you
not
want to know why? You want to know why they're fakers? And this is no bias. Hold on. No bias is coming out of this. Hold on. No bias is coming out of this whatsoever. You lost almost everyone in the draft class. You lost Braden Fisk. You lost who was it? Number 5. Verse. You lost Verse. You lost so many people. You lost your quarterback. I mean, you lost so many people. Benson. You lost so many people. And yeah, I get it. You got DJ Ugalage. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. But listen, yeah, you got some guys back. They're not going to be as good. They're not as good as a team you had just a year ago. So will they be fakers? Hell yeah.
And yeah, wait, but are we saying like for the 12-team playoff, right?
Yeah, for the 12-team playoff, will they make it? No.
But now who is beating them in the ACC?
Give me a second.
Okay. Oh, actually, I know exactly what he's going to do. I know exactly what he is bringing back. If I had to guess, he is about to show up with a good old-fashioned hometown treat. It's taking a little longer than expected. Hmm.
Come on. Come on. Do I really gotta say something? I mean, come on. It's all about. Oh shoot! This is Keith playing. It's all about the U. First of all, it's all about the U. We run the ACC. I do not care what FSU says. And yes, I am a Florida Miami fan. Don't hate on me. I love the Canes. But listen, when we talk about who stands within FSU and the ACC, Miami is definitely a contender. We know this offense is electric. You know, I have a Cam Ward signed helmet. I met him. He's a phenomenal athlete, a phenomenal person to be around. Who doesn't want a leader like that? Who does not want a leader like that? Do I think DJ Uiagalelei is like that? No. So that's why I think the Canes will win the ACC. That's a hot take. And listen, I know we don't have. Listen. Crystal ball is not that good. All right, crystal ball is not that good. Hold on. Do not go on with the next discussion. I have to change. This is not it right. Hold on. No. This is.
Oh yeah. You'll see in a second why.
Oh no, my jersey.
This is a fun episode for Vince today. Fun.
Also, if you're asking what bathing suit I'm gonna be running into the water with, is this? It's very short. So. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, well, you sit down. Jaden Rashada, the former ASU QB and UF signee who now plays for Georgia, is suing Florida head coach for fraud over a failed $13.85 million NIL deal. All right, so NIL's gone too far. What is going on?
Well, the real question here, what does this mean for...
Imagine... This is why Nick Saban left. Imagine Nick Saban getting sued by his former quarterback.
Well, what does this mean for Florida, though? I really want to talk about this. This is the real question. What does this mean for Florida? Listen, Florida has the hardest schedule out of any team next year when it comes to college football. We are dealing with so much. But does this have to do with, the coach? Yes. I think Napier is a horrible coach. I don't like him whatsoever. I've never really liked him. He's had his ups and downs. Yeah, we beat Tennessee last year. We've had some good highs, some lows. But what I really what I think needs to happen is a fire. He needs to get fired immediately. As a Florida Gator fan, I say he needs to get fired. I mean, come on.
But why is he getting sued? Why is he the guy?
Because
I think schools need general managers now.
Listen, because the thing is, him and sorry, I'm taking so long to find this, but it had to do with let me see. A booster, yeah. So also the Florida's top booster is also getting sued because supposedly on top of this, they were offering a $1 million signing bonus on signing day. So yeah, he ended up signing to Florida, but he did not get his money back. So that's why he's suing the school. But listen, Florida is gonna have to deal with a lot, and I think the better choice for the school and for what I want to go home one day is a fire. Goodbye, Napier.
All right. Lastly,
hold on. Can we just talk about one more thing? You know what really sucks? That my three favorite teams, Penn State, UM, and UF, we have the three worst coaches in the league. Napier, Cristobal, and Franklin. That is bad.
I will never forget that the ending of that Miami game last year. I laughed for hours. I wasn't watching the game live, But I watched the replay.
Chris Paul needs to go.
hours.
Chris Paul needs to go. Napier needs to go. I like James Franklin. He looks like what's that guy's name from SNL? You know what I'm talking about, the ball guy. Shit, I forgot his name. What's his name? Shoot, I can't remember.
He looks like someone
Yeah, James Franklin looks like someone. I forgot.
from SNL.
Yeah, so it has like 3 names, something like that. Oh, Michael Key. Sorry, so sorry. Keegan Michael Key. Yes, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
they look alike. So obvious.
I mean, wait, kinda. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, off track. We kind of need to speed up a little.
Oh my
bit.
god. Right, hey, football was fun to talk about today, though. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, but last thing, college football. More leaks, have come out about the LSU stadium, and also I just saw this. 38 LSU players did not opt in to the game. Why? I don't understand.
That is crazy. That blows my mind. But could we talk about something? Did you see the leak of USF? They are a 77 overall, I believe. Yeah, 77 overall. Listen, they're a good team. They look like we saw the loading screen. It looks very, very nice. But the fact that this is getting leaked so, kind of early, 2 months before a game is getting released is kind of crazy. But yeah, we're going to see a lot more updates. I'm so excited. I'm really so excited. I'm sorry I can't edit this. I can't edit another clip of college football, probably till the release. But yeah, this is, I would love to clip this, but I can't. Too much college football.
Yeah. All right. NBA. So the Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals are set. So in the East, the Celtics are up 2-0 against the Pacers as of 9:50 p.m. on a Saturday, and currently, let's see what they're sitting at. Wait. Do you know? Do you have the score in front of you?
I do not. I can search it up.
Oh
my god.
Vince, turn the game on. Vince.
I have it. That's no. This is amazing. This is what dreams are made of. Hold on. This is amazing. Was it on TNT?
ESPN. I think it's on ESPN.
No, college baseball. Speaking about college baseball, we got to get to that next week. So much stuff is going on.
Okay, wait. I got it. Okay. 1.1 seconds left. Boston up 112, 111. Something is happening with the officials. He's announcing a call right now.
What's it on, ESPN?
Yeah, ESPN, ABC.
Oh, ABC. Wait, can I put volume? Or is that not allowed?
No.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
Okay, so
that's just call this game. That's just.
He got the foul with 1.1 seconds
He
left.
takes his first free throw. Oh, Drew Holiday banks it. All right, so it's 13-11, 1.7 left. What do you think happens? From here on out.
Full court shot.
I think Celtics get this though. So.
Isn't that what needs to happen? They need a full court shot.
Well,
right?
if Drew Holiday makes this, he's gonna he didn't purposely miss it. That's crazy. That's so stupid.
Wait, why wouldn't? Yeah.
No, never mind. They have a timeout. That's not. No, it's fine. That's actually.
Oh, it's up to 1.7 seconds now.
Okay, so it's commercial break.
Okay, so timeout. Let's just talk about what we've seen so far.
Well, it's 2-0 as of 11:05 p.m. as we're speaking. So on Saturday. So do I think the Pacers will come back into the series? We saw how well they played against the Knicks, but again, going Game 7 to a very injured Knicks team is not very good. So do I think you're going to make it to the finals? No.
Listen, the Celtics, they're not it. I really don't think that they're going to win the finals past this. They're going to beat the Pacers. Pacers are also more not it than the Celtics. But, Celtics aren't going anywhere.
Well, listen. Wait, but do you think Celtics are winning the series, right? Okay.
Yeah, at this
All
point.
right, all
I
right.
have to.
Wait, we're back from commercial break. Hold on. Let's see this. Hold on. Hold on. We'll get back to obviously the Western
Like,
Conference.
what's the game plan? What's the game plan? What are they saying in the huddle? Just like get the ball and chuck it. Like,
Hey,
what are you supposed
pull
to do
Max
here?
Strus. You know what I'm saying? The half courts, full or actually full court shot. Never mind.
It's gonna need to be full court. They can't make
I
half
mean,
court.
well, they're inbounding it from. Yeah. Okay. So it's not. Well, it's they're inbounding from basically the scores table on the other side though. So this isn't very good. They're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to pull a Jimmy Butler against the Bucks. This is insane. But I don't know if who's passing it in. I don't know if he can reach it. He just definitely does not have that that lobbing ability like Kevin Love. Okay.
But he can't lob it.
Oh, oh, oh my God. Damn, they actually had that. Yo, why did you give it to him out of all people? And I think it was Nace. Who took the shot? Naismith?
Well,
Okay, so yeah, when they asked the Pacers why they're losing this series, that's why. Because you're not letting someone like Tyrese Halliburton take the shot.
they were so close. I just saw the replay. Wait, that's awful.
Is Halliburton even playing? Oh my God. Who just shot the ball?
Yeah,
Naismith?
Halliburton's playing.
Halliburton is? Okay, well, still. Okay. The fact that he didn't shoot.
Andrew Nembhard had.
Yo, he was kind of wide open though for like a little bit. They should have passed it in so much
Guys.
earlier.
Vince.
Yeah.
Andrew Nembhard had 32 points.
Who's that? The guy that shot it?
No. Just the top scorer for the Pacers.
Oh. Okay, so I don't. Okay. So they maybe when they asked the Pacers, "Hey, why aren't you guys in the finals?" This is why.
Wait, did he actually not play today?
I don't know. I don't think he played because I saw him just in like a casual attire.
Yeah, he's not in the box score. He didn't
Yo,
play.
watch them get swept.
Marcus Stroman is the.
All right. So what does this have to do with NBA?
Sorry.
All right. But let's speak about the others. Now we know it's 3-0. We know the Celtics are easily sweeping. Let's talk about the next big thing.
Mavs versus Timberwolves.
Hold on.
You know.
Let me just set my take on this right now. Right here, right now. Do I think the Timberwolves come back in this series? No. Who is the real aura god? Whether it's Luka or Ant-Man, aura, who deserves the title? Luka Doncic, all right? The fact that he's dealing with so many injuries that we cannot disclose here. He's dealing with a lot of injuries, all right? We'll just put that in perspective. And he just has that aura. I mean, have you seen this man? He hits a game winner over the Defensive Player of the Year to ultimately just bring momentum back to Dallas. I mean, I don't know what happened ever since Mark Cuban left, but man, they've been on a roll, and I would not be surprised if this team wins the goddamn finals. So give me the Mavs to win the finals, and I'm doing it there now. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. I know we have so many bets on the line here, but let's do it. What do you want? You call it out. Give me your best take.
For the Mavs. So if the Mavs don't win, you have to. Whew. It's a lot of pressure. What's a jersey that I have that I can make you wear for an episode at camp?
Okay, so that's not gonna, or maybe a day at camp. I'll do that. We'll get back to it if you want. You
wait. What team do I like that you hate
Oh
the
no.
most?
Oh no, I just thought of it. Alabama. No.
Yes, you're wearing a Bama jersey.
I need the Mavs to cook. I get the Mavs to win.
You're wearing a Bama jersey. You're wearing a Bama jersey. You're wearing this here Bama jersey.
Is that your Smitty one?
Smitty? Devontae
Yeah.
Smith?
Wait, what jersey is that? Who is that?
Yeah, it is.
Yo, you've had that since like I was in 5th grade. What the hell? That is so old. I'm not fitting into that. I'm a medium. I'm not a.
This is.
What is that?
an adult small.
Okay, well maybe we'll see. I don't like NFL jersey or football jerseys, but we'll see.
Yeah, it'll be fine. That makes it even funnier.
Well, speaking about the series though, yeah, 2-0. I don't know. I mean, I already made my statement. What do you think? Is the real question.
See, I'm gonna be completely honest. I got the Mavs winning the whole thing too. So.
Okay, yeah, let's go Kyrie, baby.
But you're the one who made the bet, so
Let's go Kyrie.
I'm all good here.
Kyrie. I love Kyrie.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but we got to hurry up because this is
okay. And NFL took over. How is NFL season over? I've heard that.
Exactly. All right. Next up, we got the NHL Eastern Conference Finals. Florida versus Rangers is 1-1 in the series. Obviously, you are big on them Panthers
and the Rangers, but I made it clear. I made it obviously clear. I'm going for Florida the whole way, so no changing my mind.
No changing your mind?
No, what?
No changing your mind
whatsoever. No.
Well, I am too. I think in my official
yeah, you said Florida
bracket.
Listen, Florida. Listen, the thing about Florida here is that when teams come off of losing season or not losing seasons, losing the championship, being second place, you just you don't come back as strong. That's so different from the Panthers. We are amazing. We are a great team. And what I think is just so different about this specific team coming off of a finals loss is that we, in training camp, this team said we want it bad. And here they are, back in the Eastern Conference Finals just a year later. So, do I think they will win? Yes. The biggest issue is Bobby. I think that Bobby has Sergei Bobrovsky. I think he's a phenomenal player. I think he's one of the best goalies in the league. I don't care what people say. And I love Shesterkin, but Bobby's good, man. You gotta give credit.
No, I agree.
Gotta give credit.
Wait, was he the guy who made the quick save?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, listen. What I think it is Bobby's playing in the defensive side of the net. Also, what I think is another big thing is Tkachuk. Listen, we traded. Listen, we Huberdeau for him. Do I think that Tkachuk can live up to his? Do I think Tkachuk can be the same player he was in the playoffs last year, like Jimmy Butler? Yes, I do, but I think he needs to start now. Carter Verhaeghe is the ultimate GOAT right now for us. He is the reason why we win. So I think it comes out to one player. Tkachuk's got to get back in the series.
And if we're talking about Tkachuk, I want to see the Tkachuk brothers versus Quinn and Jack Hughes in just a 2v2. You got one goal.
All right, well, that's really easy. That's obviously an easy win for Chucky. That's not really a question.
Have you seen Quinn Hughes this year?
Yeah, but
and Jack, obviously Jack, but more Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, but Chucky can easily 2v1 them. I mean, let's be honest.
He could.
I mean, Chucky's the GOAT. So, you think otherwise?
Well, if we're saying the GOAT, yes, I think otherwise. But yeah.
Hold on. Who do you think wins Game 3? Panthers. Back in Sunrise, Florida, that's an easy win for the Panthers.
Yeah, if it's in Florida, yeah, Panthers. Definitely. MSG was not. Was it really hype?
No, when they hit the OT game winner, that was pretty good.
I know, but I've seen it crazier than it was last night. So okay. Western Conference Stars Oilers and 1-0 Oilers as of again 11 o'clock. Wait, actually,
it's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. As of what I saw.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, 1-1. I think I had the Stars beating whoever was meant to play.
The Stars won. The Stars won. Oh my God. It's what?
Yeah, so it's 1-1.
Okay. It's 1-1 tied. All right.
So, I got the Stars. I always had the Stars, so I believe I always had the Stars at least. So I'm going
me as well.
Did I always have the Stars? Wait, let me check.
Yeah. I remember you did
Uh,
Stars Panthers finals. You had Panthers.
no, I had Stars losing first
Oh
round.
yeah, you had Vancouver. You're yo. You and your brackets are horrible. How do you have Kansas? How do you have Kansas in the in the final eight, the Elite Eight? Sorry.
Wait, your bracket is
Immaculate. Wait,
um,
what is my bracket? Because it was like made off of Snapchat, so I don't.
I think your bracket's actually you had you had Vancouver Dallas in Western Conference.
Damn,
So you're close.
I was one off. That's crazy. I was going in. Damn.
You're closer than I
Okay,
was.
well, I'm actually good at doing brackets, so. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, MLB. I mean, there's not a ton of news to talk about right now, but what I want to talk about and have another good conversation about is the state of the MLB.
Yeah, so I just want to point out something. I saw a video of MLB umpires going to training camp or something. I think that a lot of new ones are coming in. Maybe they might need as you guys can tell, I'm wearing new pair of glasses, so maybe they need these. Maybe they need a new pair of glasses,
But that's not even the issue. The calls aren't even the issue. The reactions to other things. There's been so many ejections. Bryce Harper got ejected first.
What? Hold on. Let's talk about the boo. Let's just talk about the Boone ejection. I remember that. I forgot that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we've already done that. No, but this is what really sparked me wanting to talk about this. So, ninth inning, White Sox, Orioles. The game ends on runner's interference. The next day, the MLB says that call shouldn't have been made, but they can't do anything about it just because of how the MLB works. That was the most awful call I've ever seen in MLB history. Worse than an Angel Hernandez.
What? The worst call? Hold on. No. The worst call is literally when I think the Oriole was it? Who was it? The guy, the Yankees fan that put his mitt out and caught the ball. That's the worst call. That is the worst call. Or the fact that the Marlins won against Chicago. We both have. You know what's crazy? No, we both or
no. This is the worst call. This is the worst call in reviewable plays
history. Yeah. Okay. Era. Yeah.
Because there was nothing there that would say that's runner interference. Nothing happened. He caught the ball. This was literally the worst. And now, everyone's mad about it. And then you see, yesterday the Reds manager threw a chair and broke it in the dugout because he was mad about the umpires. Oh, so it's Marlins against I don't remember who. So there's people talking in the dugout, yelling at the ump about a low strike call. The ump just points to the dugout and just throws out someone in the dugout. So the manager comes out and asks who got thrown out, and he says, "You pick." He didn't know who he threw out. He just said, "Throw out whoever was talking."
Yeah.
And then you pick who you want to throw out. That's the worst. What is happening?
These ain't no Huarachi. Yo, why am I bling?
So
I think I'm Brandon Marsh.
So I'm gonna. So, yeah, awful.
Yeah, these umps
awful. That's pretty much it for MLB though. Soccer or football, in order to not make a lot of people mad.
Hey, hold on. Can we just hold on? So I think it was a couple last week or something. We got told that we were better than Fabrizio Romano. Can you believe that? Can we give some props in here? Come on, get the clapping going, Andrew. Get the clapping going. Or I'll do it. See if it does. Okay, so I don't know if it's working. I don't even know how to do it.
It is. I heard it.
Okay, well, I don't hear it, but anyway, that's pretty huge. I mean, I think we're better than Fabrizio Romano. Would you say?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
So City wins the Premier League to make it 4 in a row. Moving on.
Rodri's on fire.
Yeah.
Your defense is terrified. Sorry.
So all right. Here's the thing.
Hold on. Have you?
Arsenal got screwed. Liverpool got screwed, and of course it ends up being Man City in the end.
Well, hold on.
Because why would it?
I mean, I feel like they don't even care though. The fans are like, not even that hyped. I mean, I saw this.
There was a bigger parade that day for Jurgen Klopp than Man City winning the Premier League.
Well, I mean, come on. Klopp is.
We know who's more important.
Who do you think is? Oh, right. Okay. All right. I forgot you're a Liverpool fan. That's on me.
Yeah. Next up, Luka Modric is staying with Real Madrid after speculation of retiring. It's a great year to retire, though, I think.
Well, just sports in general, or just
No, for a Real Madrid.
Well, I mean, also, yeah, that's if they win Champions League, also. But I want to say something. Sorry for my throat, but we basically talking about how it's different for every age. But I think if you search up the average, I can assure you, soccer players last from anywhere from at least 30-something years old. It's so obvious. Yo, these guys like Ibrahimovic retired at like 45, or 43.
Oh, so the average retirement age is 33.
Oh, what?
That's like 5 years above every American sport.
Hey. And what's crazy is that there's more people in those in the FIFA, or like the community of FIFA soccer. That's actually crazy. I mean, think about it. But yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Next up, German legend Toni Kroos has announced his departure from football, but will still compete in the Euros, the all-important Euros, Vince's favorite.
Oh, I am so excited. Spaghetti Mafia, Italy all the way, baby. Come on. Oh, anyway, we'll talk about this next episode. I'm hyped for Euros. Anyway, Toni Kroos will be playing for Germany in the Euros. Do I think Germany has a chance? Yes, I do. Again, we will discuss this next episode, but I just want to speak on Toni Kroos' behalf real quick. He had a stellar career. I mean, just the fact that, to just be so good for a team like Real Madrid for so many constant years, it's amazing. It really is. And to go out with a bang like this in the Champions League final, if he could win, what a career, man. What a career.
Oh, yeah, of course. Memphis Depay
is
set to part ways with
Ricky
Atletico Madrid.
I hate Memphis Depay. And you know the reason why? Is because he beat the USA in the World Cup. Bro, USA was so good in the World Cup. I don't know if you were watching it. Like we weren't really.
That England draw was the best thing to happen to U.S. men's football.
You know what I feel like, and what I feel like when it comes to U.S. soccer, like the states actually care about it because I mean, who doesn't love Christian Pulisic? I was even contemplating whether or not getting his jersey. I mean, that's how much I love Pulisic. It's true, but
yeah. So I'm not going to go that far. But,
oh my, yeah. Who are you rooting for in the World Cup?
No, the U.S.
You're not glazing Pulisic as much as me. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Pulisic's jersey is a little.
He's Captain America. What do you? Yeah. So you're just I'm guessing you like Netherlands a little bit. You got a little love for them, right?
No, the Netherlands.
All right, you know what?
No, I.
Whatever, Andrew. Whatever you say. I'll see you in years, buddy.
No. Look who I'm.
Oh yeah, that's baseball. Come on, just whatever.
I got the flag here.
America, baby. Rah.
America. Yep. Bayern Munich acquired Vincent Kompany as their new manager. Like, they lose the league for the first time in how many years?
I don't even want to say something because I know I'm going to get it wrong. Is it 10? It's got to be like around double digits, I think, because
I think it is double digits, I believe.
11, 10. I mean, listen, and people were saying like Kompany. Listen, forgive me. I don't know who Kompany was being the general manager for before his previous club. Supposedly, they were saying they did really, really, really bad. So obviously, when we think about Kompany, we know how good he was with City. Obviously, it's not his fault. It's not his coaching. I think it's the team that he was built around, and the fact that Bayern's actually a good team, actually a good club. Kompany's gonna have a good career, managing his team. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back and be better than Leverkusen.
He was. Wait, is this
What?
real? There's actually no
Huh?
shot. He was the Burnley manager.
Oh, that's why they did so bad.
Oh no! This guy's gonna be the manager for the second best team in the Bundesliga.
Yo, but do you realize what I'm saying here? And I said this before. It's not the coach, it's the team. Or I think it's the opposite way in the saying. But anyway, you know.
And this has been an awful day for me. Man U won the FA Cup. Okay.
I can't wait to get my Man U City. Oh god. Oh, I can't wait to get my Man U jersey. I can't wait to get my Man U jersey. I'm gonna wear it.
At least we see. Listen, I would be a lot madder right now if we didn't get Klopp a trophy this year. I'd be really mad.
Your defense is terrifying.
So
Rodri's on fire. Rodri's on fire.
So And anyway, as we end off every episode with the fast fact, we're back to soccer or football. As this has been awful. As Atalanta and Mola Lookman ends Leverkusen's dreams of an unbeaten season after he hit a half trick.
Let's go. Clap it up, baby. I'm gonna do
51.
I'm gonna do a clapping myself. Finally, man. And you know what the thing is about Mola? He has bounced around so many teams. He went from 4 teams in 4 years, and they were talking about he's never gonna be as good. He's never gonna be as good. Hat trick to ruin the best story in football. Come on. Amazing. Yeah, I see you crying. Keep on crying. Keep on crying. Keep on crying.
He got another trophy today, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because Alonso is literally the best manager in the
I can't wait to talk soccer so much. Oh, Euros. Can it come any faster?
DFB Pokal champions. Bayern Leverkusen. They're so good. Oh my. Anyway, welcome to summer.
Welcome to Vice. Welcome to Vice, baby. Come on. Clap it up. Welcome to Vice.
But that's pretty much to do it for the 42nd episode of the Sports Coach Podcast. My name is Andrew, and I'm alongside my co-host Vince. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could like and subscribe here on YouTube, audio only on Spotify, exclusive clips, and announcement posts over on Instagram. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening.
Good night.
Have a great last week of school.
For some people.
If you're in school, have a great summer. Yeah. See ya.